What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Big Boy Facts. Tonight I'm going to do my WWERAW review on highlights you got to do. Hit that like button, helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel, on the road to 4K. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch down below in the description. And let's get started. Now, Monday Night Raw was a terrible show. That's all I gotta say. We're kicking things off with Miz TV. The Miz says he's an expert in Money in the Bank matches. He won two world titles. Miz guests tonight are the Raw competitors and in the Money in the Bank match. Drew McIntyre is up first. McIntyre says he related to Davey Crockett for some reason, and threatens to stick Morrison's head up his you-know-what at Money in the Bank. Ricochet interrupts. Miz calls Ricochet reckless for what he did last week. The dangerous dive. Ricochet raps, and Morrison mocks him. Riddle interrupts. Riddle has his foot taped. Riddle climbs to the ladder in the middle of the ring. Riddle says he's really high and sad. Riddle lets his bro down last week, but he dedicated the Money in the Bank to Orton. AJ Styles and Omos right down to the ring. Styles says he was robbed out of his opportunity at the Money in the Bank match. Randy Orton dropped out of the last chance match. It should have been one-on-one match. AJ Styles deserved to be in the Money in the Bank match since he wasn't pinned last week. Styles blames Riddle. Riddle asks Omos for a high five since they are almost the same height now. Omos tips the ladder over. Riddle lands on his injured foot. Riddle is writhing in pain. Styles kicks Riddle in his injured leg. Morrison attacks Ricochet. McIntyre clotheslines Omos over the top. Ricochet breaks the dripstick. Alright man, let's move on. So we get Ricochet versus John Morrison. This was pretty good for what it was. It says Ricochet is all over Morrison. Ricochet lands a clothesline in the corner, followed by a body slam. Ricochet gets a near fall after an elbow drop. Morrison slingshots Ricochet throw first into the bottom rope. Morrison works over Ricochet. The fight spills outside the ring. Ricochet front flips over Miz and almost hits a hurricanrana on Miz, but Morrison puts on the brakes. Morrison power bombs Ricochet on the barricade. After the break, Morrison is still working over Ricochet. Standing Spanish fly by Morrison. Ricochet kicks out. Morrison continues his assault. Ricochet supplies Morrison with a satellite DDT. Morrison kicks out. Ricochet lands a series of strikes. Miz sprays Ricochet with the dripstick. Morrison rolls Ricochet up. Ricochet kicks out. Morrison missed a slingshot elbow on the apron. Ricochet crossbody blocks. Morrison off the apron. Both men are down. Morrison rolls back in the ring. Morrison blocks Ricochet with his wheelchair long enough for him to be counted out. The winner of the match, John Morrison. This was a pretty good match for what it was. It says earlier tonight, Jinder Mahal arrives on a custom motorcycle. Mahal knows that he's used to be friends with McIntyre. Mahal says McIntyre was with him when he purchased the bike. Mahal says McIntyre took 3 days to text him back the last time he asked him to ride. McIntyre thinks he's better than Mahal, but Mahal knows he's better than McIntyre. Backstage, Reginald tells Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler that Alexa Bliss is standing in the shadows behind them. Alexa Bliss is there. When Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax turn around, Alexa Bliss is gone. Shayna Baszler tells Reginald to grow up. The group walks away and Alexa Bliss is standing there again. Okay. So we get Asuka, Naomi, and Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross versus Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Ava Marie, and Doudrop, accompanied by Reginald. I did not really care about this match. Doudrop and Naomi kicks off the match. Before Doudrop can lock up, Marie tags herself in. Marie decks Naomi. Naomi pushed Marie into Doudrop, causing a tag. Naomi lands a dive, taking out Baszler and Nia Jax. Asuka hip attacks Doudrop, but she stays on her feet. Ash dives off on the apron for a crossbody. Marie moves out of the way, and Ash crashes into Doudrop. Marie gets in the ring and posts. Marie turns around and Alexa Bliss is standing there. Bliss lets out a guttural scream that scares me to the point that she fell over herself trying to get out of the ring. After the break, Doudrop and Nia Jax sandwich Asuka in the middle of the ring. Nia Jax takes turns working over Asuka. Marie keeps tagging out, and the minute things go sideways. Naomi and Asuka hit a slingshot kick into a German suplex. Doudrop breaks up the pin. Doudrop lands a cannonball in the corner on Naomi. After a bunch of confusion, Nia Jax hits a Samoan drop on Ash for the win. The winner of the match, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Ava Marie, and Doudrop. After the match, Marie announced herself as the winner of the match. Backstage, AVP says he asked to have Bobby Lashley's match with Xavier Woods into a tag match because he will not be disrespected. Lashley says he's going to end the New Day tonight. So we get Mustafa Ali versus Mansoor. Quick match. Ali and Mansoor trade submission attempts. Ali takes down Mansoor and mocks him. Mansoor fires up and hits a spine buster. Ali gets his ankle tied up in that ropes. Mansoor assists the referee with untying Ali's leg. Ali rolls up Mansoor for the win. The winner of the match, Mustafa Ali. Alright, let's move on. That match was quick. So we get backstage. McIntyre tells us a story about the Loch Ness monster and his sword. So we get Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Alright, this was decent for what it was. McIntyre runs over Mahal. Mahal stomps McIntyre in the corner. Mahal sends McIntyre into the corner. McIntyre explodes out of the corner with a clothesline. Mahal fires back. Mahal counters McIntyre's suplex with a suplex of his own. Mahal walks right into an overhead throw by McIntyre. Mahal rolls out of the ring. Bear and Shanky checks on Mahal. McIntyre falls but gets blocked by Mahal's heavies. Mahal chops McIntyre in the throat and suplexes him on the announcer desk. After the break, Mahal is working over McIntyre. McIntyre supplies Mahal with the gospel kiss. McIntyre fires up and hits a series of overhead throws. Mahal almost hits the Collis. McIntyre counters and hits the future shot DDT. McIntyre calls for the Claymore. Shanky gets in the ring and attacks McIntyre to cause a disqualification. The winner of the match by disqualification, Drew McIntyre. After the match, Beer, Shanky, and Mahal beat down McIntyre. Mahal drops McIntyre with a cause on the stage. Mahal says since McIntyre took his Money in the Bank opportunity, He's taking McIntyre's sword, which is a family heirloom. Okay, backstage, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods says they don't have to adjust their strategy. Now that is a tag match. They are the greatest tag team of all time. Kingston says he dropped too many truth bombs on MVP and Lashley. MVP is magically healed and Lashley cuts his vacation short. After Money in the Bank, Lashley and MVP can take as many vacations as they want since Kingston will be the new two-time WWE champion. Okay. Alright then, so let's move on. So we get Mason T-Bar versus the Lucha House Party. Quick tag team match, nothing special. Mason T-Bar destroyed Lucha House Party. Dorado surprised T-Bar with a roll-up for the win. The winner of the match, Lucha House Party. Let's move on. Backstage, Damian Priest checks on Riddle. Priest tells Riddle to take it easy tonight because if gets hurt again, it could hurt his chance at Money in the Bank. Riddle says he's going to show everyone what he's made of tonight. Riddle is going to win tonight with the most dangerous 3 letters in WWE. RK Bro. Priest looks on confused. So we get Riddle versus AJ Styles. This was fine for what it was. Styles tries to pick Riddle's injured foot, but Riddle spawns to avoid it. Riddle almost locks AJ Styles in the armbar, but Styles gets to the ropes. AJ Styles kicks Riddle in the ankle. Riddle drops like a sack of bricks. Styles focuses his attack on Riddle's injured body part. Riddle managed to hit the crane kick from Karate Kid. Suplex by Riddle. Styles kicks out. Riddle kicks Styles in his injured foot, which was a mistake. When the referee isn't looking, almost trips Riddle by sweeping at his injured foot. After the break, Styles has Riddle in an ankle lock. Riddle escapes. Styles tries the calf crusher, but Riddle rolls through and blasts Styles with the final flash. Wonton by Riddle. Styles tries a springboard, but Riddle takes Styles' leg out from under him. Riddle hits the Orton DDT. Riddle tries a moonsault, but Styles moves out of the way. Riddle lands on his feet, but his legs gets out. Styles hits a ragdoll neck breaker. Styles calls for the Styles class. The Viking Raiders appear in the crowd. In the confusion, Riddle rolls up Styles for the win. The winner of the match, Matt Riddle. Alright, let's move on. So we get in-ring segment, Charlotte Flair. Flair is standing in the ring on a crutch. Flair says she may miss Money in the Bank because of what Ripley did last week. Ripley was restored to using Flair's own move. Flair says Ripley knows she can beat her, so she is trying to injure her to avoid being exposed. Ripley interrupts it, and she is walking with a crutch. Ripley mockingly wins as she limps to the ring. Ripley says Flair is right. Ripley did exactly what Flair would have done. That's exactly what she is doing now. Ripley can see right through Flair. Ripley calls Flair a drama queen. Flair and Ripley both kick each other crutch away. Both women are perfectly fine. Flair and Ripley joist with the crutches. Ripley eventually gut shot Flair. Flair narrowly avoids being cut in half by a vicious crutch shot by Ripley. So we get R-Truth and Jackson Riker versus Elias and Cedric Alexander. It says Tozawa, I didn't really care about this match. Tozawa runs down to the ring. Tozawa is being chased by the locker room. R-Truth rolls up Tozawa, but Tozawa kicks out. R-Truth runs after Tozawa. Riker beats down Alexander. Allies refuse to tag in. Allies walks away. Riker hits a spinning side slam on Alexander for the win. The winner of the match, R-Truth and Jackson Riker. I do not really care about this tag team match. Alright, The New Day versus MVP and Bobby Lashley. Alright, this was decent main event. MVP and Woods trade submission attempts. MVP pushed Woods down to the mat. MVP and Woods stare each other down. Woods and Kingston double team MVP. Woods holds MVP previously injured leg as Kingston drops a knee on it. Lashley tags in and runs over Kingston. Lashley and MVP work over Kingston. Lashley and MVP work over Kingston. Kingston traps MVP in the corner. Unicorn Stampede by the New Day. MVP is tossed out of the ring. Lashley tries to check on him, but eats a baseball slide from Woods. Kingston lands a falling star splash on the outside, flattening Lashley. After the break, Lashley and MVP are working over Woods. Woods tags in Kingston. Kingston clears the ring. After a distraction from Lashley, after a distraction from Lashley, MVP floors Kingston with a lariat. Woods takes Lashley outside to the ring. MVP sets up the playmaker. Kingston reverse it into Trouble in Paradise for the win. The winner of the match, The New Day, and WWERAW goes off the air. But like I said before, Monday Night Raw was a terrible show. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWERAW review and highlights, please drop a like on this video up to YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my social media. My Twitter, BigBoyJohnny25. My Instagram, BigBoyFactsJohnny. My TikTok, BigBoyFactsJohnny. And my Twitch, BigBoyFactsJohnny. The link will be down below in the description. Tomorrow, I will see you guys tomorrow on my WWE NXT review and highlights. Have a great night. Stay safe and stay strong, and always stay positive. And I'm out of here, guys.